Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Don, and the reason that I'm creating this channel is to help other people who are trying to learn how to code. Pretty much, this channel exists to share the information that I'm learning, things I picked up, and where I'm at on my journey. So, to start off, I've been learning how to code consistently for about going on 6.5 months. I picked it up last year. When I first moved to South Carolina, I was doing it for like a couple months, and then I put it down. Or excuse me, not a couple months. I did it for about a month, and then I put it down. I started off with JavaScript, and I was having a hard time understanding it. And the way I learn is weird. Like, I tried picking up coding, like I would say, like a couple years ago, and I couldn't get it. And then I tried picking it up again when I first moved down to South Carolina 2 years ago, and I couldn't get it. For some reason, like, it takes 3 times, like me trying something 3 times before like I get it. So like this third time, it started clicking. And I've been doing it for like learning for about 6-7 months. So pretty much I started off with Python. I started off learning Python. The way that I went about learning Python is pretty much I started off just reading books on Python, just book after book after book after book. I tried reading one book on Python a week, and that really helped. I think one of the things that benefited me the most is, like, if you're gonna pick a programming language to study, like, don't just read one book on it. Like, spend months reading books on the same subject. So I started off reading Python. I have a couple books that I will show you guys in some of my other videos. Started reading Python, downloaded PyCharm, and then I started just practicing what I was learning through the books I read. I also did some courses on Udemy, such as a course on how to create with Pygame. I forgot the teacher's name. I went through the mastery course, or mastery Python course with Code with Mosh. That was really cool. It was like $20, but which is a really good deal, because I think originally the course is like $180. But if you go to www.codewithmosh.com, last time I did it was like $20, and he takes you from the very beginning to advanced. Like, you start off with variables, understanding variables, integers, floats, and then you go on to a little bit more complex topics such as Boolean statements, conditional statements, control flow, and then you go on to classes and things like that, and then ultimately you go to machine learning. So as I progress in my learning, I'm just here to help another programmer out. There were some things that I wanted to learn that I couldn't find on YouTube that I really want to share. One of those things is I haven't seen too much like videos on like the PCEP exam, the entry-level exam for Python. So I want to make a couple videos on that. It's the entry-level test to get the entry-level certification through Python Institute. So I really want to talk about that in some later videos. So this is my introduction video. It is June 5th, I believe 11 o'clock at night. My next video, I will teach some of the fundamentals I learned concerning Python. Oh yeah, one more thing too. So, like, from what I've seen that works best for me, I'm not saying this works for everyone, but the best thing that the way it works best for me is I try to read at least one programming book a week. Me specifically, I'm starting to get Python down, so like I'm moving on to HTML, CSS, and like JavaScript now. But a book that I have that I would recommend that I've read, it's called Automating the Boring Stuff with Python. And this pretty much takes you through the fundamentals. It takes you through how to have automation, like the automation process through Python for certain things that you want to do, so it saves you time instead of going through it one by one. So that's a good book. I got that at Barnes & Nobles for about $40. So that was a good book. As I go on through the rest of these videos, I will post more, or I will share more of the books that I've learned, or more of the books that I've studied.